What? I know better. I know. Already told you I wouldn't do anything on that, so. Well, Paladins, you gonna fucking log in or what? Well, we're waiting. Let's go already. What's up, viewer? Sitting here looking at the login screen. There we go. Was doing Rainbow Six, but it kept dropping me because my ISP sucks, and Ubisoft is prejudiced because your ISP sucks, I guess. Screw you if you don't have a good connection, I guess. That's how they think of it. Yeah, I don't care about Rave Mave. Get out of here. There we go. Okay, there's my invitation for the formation party, so let me grab that real quick. Sorry about the jumpy smileys. Won't take but a minute. Alright, Panther.
All of us are on Planet Side 2 on Saturdays, Sundays, and Mondays. So you can just jump in then if you want to play with us.
If you know this person, Panther, and he's a good kid, then just add him to Project David community, or I'll send an invite. If he's a friend of yours, just add him to the Project David community. Let me invite you to it so you can do that.
It's the kid from one of the other information. Do you remember his name was Mare Bear?
Yeah, I remember Mare Bear. Cool. Yeah, let me add you to Project David so you can add him. Sorry about the jumpy smileys again, YouTube. This is.
Are you guys having an 8-man?
Say again, Mason. I'm sorry.
Can I stay in the game? Can I stay in the party, or are you guys gonna have like 8 guys?
Oh no, you can stay in the party. Absolutely. If you got Paladins, you can jump in and play with us. As a matter of fact.
Yeah, I don't have it.
Okay, let me find Panther here.
I have the other game.
Oh, you got the other one.
Yeah.
Ah shit, there's family showing up right inconveniently. Okay, Panther, I sent you an invite to the Project David community so you can add Mason there. Mason, that's for guys that are, you know, want to play with us and are pretty cool and are just, you know, too young to join us. You know, you got to be 16 or older to join us, but as far as organization.
Then I can't join.
No, but you can be part of Project David, which is affiliated with us, and you can get in on all our formations and things like that. You know, I got to go off mic for a little while, but I'll be right back, okay?
Okay, can I ask you a question?
Go ahead, shoot fast, because,
Yeah, I'll go with you.
Say what?
How old are you?
Me, I'm 36.
Yeah.
Alright, guys, I'm going to go mute for a little bit, but I will be right back.
Hey, Mason.
Hey, what?
You want to play Planet Side?
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm probably just gonna stick in this
pissed off,
party.
man. Some fucking racist son of a bitch made one of my guys quit, claiming he was part of our organization.
They had Paladins is a
And I
good
don't
game.
see how
Go ahead and
I got
download
built for
it. Usually
Right?
play it once.
I already have it.
5 fucking years.
Yeah, he knows.
The guy
already
called
have
me
it.
nigger. And he's black.
Oh, man, he didn't like
If you
that
want to
shit.
jump in with us for
Chicago.
Storm, I'm right
So he
now.
flipped the fuck
I sent
He told us all
requests.
to suck 6 dicks and left. You know, and then I'm like,
That ain't fair.
what the hell? You know, I
Request for
tried
what?
to contact fucking
It says
police
play right
station,
duty,
every damn thing.
and then it says it close community.
Cassie, quit that
Uh,
shit right now or I'll kill you.
Yep.
Lay down before I put your head on a fucking post. That's what I damn thought. I appreciate the care package because that shit is fucking.
Oh, I hear you. And there's a sack of apples there, too. Those are good sweet apples.
Betty oil, I'm gonna touch you. Betty oil. Does they didn't have? Y'all smoke I can't drink this.
Fred will eventually be back on mic. You can talk to him about it. I'm not sure what's up. You might have to be the one to add you.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if she can drink it neither, actually.
Right? They didn't have them cigarette shoes at the temple down there.
Have you seen the TR? They've been getting their
That's the next closest thing.
That'll work.
That work? Okay, cool,
Same
cool.
shit. Same thing, bro.
Yeah, them up to 25.
Alright.
You told me you guys for doing it, man. Do 30 on that.
I can't, cuz. I really can't. I gotta take a minute because my landlord's all up my ass and I damn owe him $175 in back rent for my place. I ended up short. I don't need shit. If I could, I
I'm
would.
freezing to death.
But, I really can. I'd definitely do it.
Oh.
I'm like the skinniest person at my school, so they all make fun of me.
Buckle down.
But I'm like, fuck it, you're fat.
You know that?
But
I was always the skinniest person. For about 5 or 6 years, I was stuck at literally being only 98 pounds.
oh yeah, I'm worse.
Now I'm 19 and I'm pretty much capped at 140 pounds. I can't gain or lose any more weight.
Yeah, I'm pretty much.
Today's Wednesday?
I weighed like last time I was like a month ago. I went to the doctor. They checked my weight, 66.8.
Yeah.
And later, like during freaking, I'm pretty sure it was like July, I checked my weight because my brother had a scale, or not a scale, had one of those things that check your weight
Fab tech, yeah. You're thinking about the golf
at his apartment. I stepped on it, I was 66.
Thinking old men are gonna be tipping her good.
No, it was like 66.2.
That'll probably work.
25, 10, 15, 20, 25. There you go. No, you'd end up beating somebody in the fucking head, putting her down, slapping her in the ass. And,
I wouldn't do that shit. Push them in there.
you take their golf clubs from
But when you're skinny, you're always cold. Like winter time always wants to kill you.
Hell, I was at work till about 12 o'clock the other day.
Yeah.
Let me know. I should have called you back there, man. I'm sorry. I've been so busy with that motherfucker, dude. He's been giving me hell trying to help me.
Yeah, call me back as long as you want to.
I need to still think this.
Hold on, I think I got one sitting on a cigarette pack somewhere. There's a cigarette. Get up that Pall Mall pack over there.
What else need to come to take box?
Yeah, you can take box.
Alright.
We'll use this box.
I love you, man. I'll let you get
I love you too. I got shit to do too.
I hear you, buddy. I'll see you Friday. I love you, cuz. You need me, holler at me, okay? I'll get y'all some more shit together there too to bring over. Y'all get back.
Alright.
Love you, buddy. Holler at me, okay?
If you can't make it or something, you know, if I holler at you down.
Okay, I'll call
I
you.
forgot
Call me
about
when
I forgot about these new dances
Text
that
me
are
or
happening.
something. If we don't pick up the phone, send a text. Because it might not have rung. It's weird about ringing the fucking internet shit.
Yeah. I love y'all, man. I'll see you tomorrow or something.
Love you too. Give him cousins of mine a kiss there and tell them I love them.
Like what
All right,
kind
dogs,
of dumb?
lay
Like,
down.
what the fuck? Or
Fucking around.
who's stupid?
The bad cop dance for Lex in this game looks weird. Ying has a belly dancer.
Huh?
Ying.
I don't know, a
Yeah,
bunch of stuff,
she's
honey.
a healer. She's like a genie.
You have to look to
kinda
find
elf
out.
kind of thing.
Some of it's
That sounds a lot Asian.
some of it's noodles and stuff.
Anyway.
Alright guys, I'm back. I'm ready for
How's my day? You know, same old, same old. I'm bored as all hell.
well, invite me.
Oh, I'm in the party already.
Oh, are you? Okay, so it's just me and you. And Mason's on planet side, so that's cool.
What's your name again?
Tread?
Oh, I
Or
invited
Panther.
him to Project David, but it said that he couldn't. It said that he couldn't join in, so I think we might have to invite him or something, or give him permission to join.
Like I said, it was
I have
a
to
close
give
community.
permission. Yeah, I have to give permission. We had a bunch of infiltrators recently, and that's why we had a bunch of people that didn't belong, just jumped the hell in like they own the place. And let me check it real quick and see if I just need to approve it. No, because they were posting some strange things.
There was an 18 plus community that I joined. It was strictly an 18 plus game in the community. Started a few random people joined in and started posting. Just nothing but fun.
Yeah, that's bad. You know what? Mason, just go ahead and... Did you send me a friend request already? Or have you?
Nope.
Send me a friend request. I'll just invite you that way.
Okay.
Because I'm a moderator on here, and I can do that.
Dude, you know what's really good? McDonald's.
Everything. I crave McDonald's sometimes.
I don't know if you, I don't know if it matters or not, because I know we kicked him out of the Templars, but Zeb is still on Project David.
He's allowed to be there. So adult about his punishment, and you know, he issued that really heartfelt apology on YouTube in public, that we felt like he wasn't a complete loss, so we just let him go ahead and let him in. Yeah, he's an ally but not a Templar. He can never be a Templar again because of that.
Yeah, alright, I didn't think he was that, he didn't seem like that much of a prick when I played with him, so
No, you know, he just fell in with a bad group of guys. That's what it was, and he started emulating them to, you know, fit in. And I just sent your invite, Mason, by the way. It should let you in.
Okay.
Let me know if it didn't, and I'll fix it somehow. I'll unclose the community for a half a second and do that.
But yeah, you can.
I didn't get it.
This entire.
You didn't get it? Okay. Let me try
This
again.
entire update was literally just, they introduced Talus and then put in 3 new skins, Swashbuckler, Bear,
Really?
Dutch, I think it's Dutchman, yeah, Dutchman,
Okay, you are Mason Mead 97, right? With Sly Cooper? Yeah, okay. I just sent you an invite. Just now.
and then, you know, Infernal Succubus, Ceres.
It should be in your notifications.
I have my notification
Which all
on.
Did you?
all the Infernal skin is literally just Hyrez trying to give some sex appeal
Yeah,
to
still
fucking
nothing.
Paladins.
Really? Weird. Should let you in.
I'm always in the group chat, and these people always put me in there, and then they put me on. It's like,
That's a scam, bro. Yeah, them. Go ahead and stay out of them because.
the only time, like, I don't really do tasks.
I'm gonna send you an invite one more time and see if I can get you in here, and if not, I'll just add you to our regular one and see if that works.
Yeah, this girl's inward, and then
Yeah,
posted online.
we crack down super hard on stuff like that. We have laws about that in our community, and you can't find a safer, more welcoming group than us. You know, if you want to play with people that are going to treat you like a human being, you play with us.
Like, you cannot really do that.
Yeah, we're one of the more mature, like truly mature groups on all of PSN.
Yeah, I just sent you another invite. Nothing? Okay. Let me go to the settings. Oh, there's a membership request. There we go. I just accepted you. That's what it was, because you already had the request. Okay. There you go, bud. Sorry. My bad. That was just me being goofy in the head.
It's okay. Nothing that big.
Yeah, sorry about all the jumpy smileys there, YouTube. Okay. Alright, yeah, and if you got any questions or anything, you know, feel free to post them there. I check it all the time, and I will answer any. Deb has to say later. I asked him about that guy that trolled Rev like that, and called him all that racist crap. So, he may or may not have information. This guy, we don't know who he was, claimed to be affiliated with us. Yeah, he was just a troll. Claimed to be affiliated with us and attacked one of our members. He invited him to a chat group and then called him some racially bad things I'm not going to repeat. You can imagine, you know, on your own. And
Yeah.
let's just say the N-word was thrown around a lot, and he thought that this guy was one of our allies, and he wasn't. I don't know where he got that this guy was one of our allies, but he definitely was not, because we, like I said, we crack down on that crap. We get a troll, we slap him out, you know. That's why we have, you know, part of Project David's function is to screen out people like that, you know. And that way we can remove them without the hassle of freezing them out of a text chat, because you can't remove people from text chats.
Yeah, okay. I know.
Yeah,
You were talking about Panther. You were talking about this guy who's like when you played with him, he wasn't really like brick. Like.
Wait, which one was who was a prick? There's a lot of people I know who are pricks.
Yeah, but when I played, he wasn't really a prick when I played with him. Pretty much what she said, but.
You know, some people, you know, they change their personality depending on who they're playing with. I mean, you know, people are weird. I can tell you that right now from living a long life. People are very strange, and especially when you hit your teen years, and you know, and life starts getting really weird anyway, and you know, people try to fit in and everything where they shouldn't, and they make bad decisions and choices. I know I did, and every teenager does, but you know, sometimes people can just have a bad day and just be a complete ass. You never know about people.
Yeah.
There's
I'm pretty much. Sometimes I'm just a big A-word for my brothers.
Well, that's your brothers,
Lions
you know. Right?
Interstellar Exploration Program.
And then sometimes I'm a rep for my mom.
Well, treat your mom nice, because she's the reason you're in this world. I mean, she's going to annoy you. All moms do. My mom still annoys me, and I'm in my almost 40, you know, so. And just do your best, you know, do as she says and be cool about it, you know.
Some people get on my case about how I talk to my mom. I'm just like, that's how we communicate.
Yeah, you only got one mom. Yeah, that's how you guys roll. I mean, you're a special case there, Panther. I mean, you and your mom are like my wife and her mom. You guys are special cases. I'm ready whenever you are, Panther. Drop us in the game, bro. Let's get this rolling.
I think you're the leader of the party.
Oh, am I? Really?
On you, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Another thing is,
Oh, have you seen the dances for in the VIP store?
No, I haven't even bothered with the VIP store. I'm just no, I'm not even touching it.
The dances are just to watch the dances. They look funny. The bad one looks retarded, but I like the ones for eating and.
Any queue preferences?
Really, all of them are fine. I just don't really. If you go into Onslaught, just know you're gonna get a lot of tryhards.
I don't dig Onslaught. So let's just do Siege and Payload. Let's go easy on ourselves and do Siege and Payload.
Well, I wouldn't really say Onslaught has a lot of tryhards. More just you only see a very, very specific group of champions. All the close range, high DPS.
Yeah, because it's such a close-in fight, and you never actually get the payload to go anywhere because it never appears. I mean, the objective's always contested, and it just ends up being a knockdown, drag out the whole. I mean, that's been my experience with it.
Yeah.
All right.
everybody,
Pick the
you know
OP
what
one.
sucks when like people, like school, like people at school, like they are annoying. Like I'm doing a project. I'm doing like a essay for my report with my group on Adolf Hitler, and everybody's throwing a big winging, like because it's Adolf Hitler. That's it.
Well, he was not a nice guy.
Oh yeah, put the hat
Just
on.
put it that way.
Yeah, that's great. I like that hat.
But it's the hunt calls. I'm not gonna say we should defend, and he's.
Yeah, don't defend him, but
But people are just throwing big winging. It's like, I'm just doing my report because I chose this, because the teacher had that as, like, something you could pick.
oh, so they're
Like,
just.
Yeah, I wanted to do a dictator, and I'm, like, fascinated with, like, Adolf Hitler and all those people, and I was like, yeah, let's go, I want to do Adolf Hitler.
Well,
Because
you
I know a
know,
lot about him.
be fascinated from the standpoint of he was a bad guy, and you know, be fascinated in how we stopped him. You know, as a united group of different countries.
I defeated a Gorlock with my bare
Not fascinated to the point like
These
you want
foes
to
will
be
be
like.
of little trouble.
Yeah. I totally understand that, but it's just fascinating what stuff to me.
Yeah, World War II is it was a fascinating conflict. I mean, I can see where it'd be fascinating. Stop turning auto purchase on, please, game, please.
Open the spawn doors right now.
Hello.
Where's Shieldbreaker? I don't know who's Shieldbreaker.
Fun.
Help me, Panther. Where's Shieldbreaker? There it is, Wrecker. Alright. Yay.
Just listen to this voice pack.
5, 4, 3,
Oh, you
2,
got...
1.
Did you really get the succubus voice?
There's some fighting you
Oh, they're right on us. They're right on us, bro.
Payload.
Makoa.
I hear the story
Oh yeah,
again,
First Blood.
and the prime blood has been spilled.
Haven't played in a million years and got First Blood.
That was just what I needed.
Damn it, Shaolin.
Bomb King's around the corner. Up ahead.
Yeah, I'm just kind of sitting in the back trying to heal.
Not a bad idea. I mean, oh, Bomb King bomb. He flanked us.
So did Leon.
Careful. That dude had a lot of help.
Got down.
I slapped the Bomb King with a Molotov. They got a Makoa. Oh, I'm down.
Bomb King back here.
They're in a choke point, big time.
I will have my vengeance.
What do you
Think, if you're wondering about this game, think, Overwatch for poor people. It's the same game, man. They shamelessly cloned the game, I mean.
Yeah, but it was probably because a lot of people
love Overwatch, but they just can't afford it, you know?
Yeah.
Big bomb out.
Like, it's like, they're all like, wait, it's too expensive. I can't do this. I can't do this.
Screw you, Bomb King. Eat that.
And then, Bomb King. Bomb King's funny for me. I don't know why.
He is kind of funny.
This guy that I was playing earlier, his actual online name was Bomb King for the win. But he was
Really?
playing Palace. Bomb King.
I was playing with this one guy
Enemy
on
killing spree.
Overwatch, and he had my real name.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he had my real name.
Complete.
There's a lot of guys named Mason out there these days. A lot of my generation name their kids that.
No. This is my brother's. This is my face. It's not mine. My real name's not me.
Okay.
They'll probably never guess in a million years.
I would try to. To me, that's your personal, private business. You know, I'm not going to pry into it. I'm seeing a lot of weird markers I've never seen before. Eat it, Bomb King. Yeah.
People's pictures like right next to your crosshair. That's who you're in.
Yes, that Palace.
I will have my
I do not like her weapon.
You know how you were talking about World War II?
Uh-huh.
Well, what about World War One?
World War I was a much more brutal conflict.
And I thought World War One was more. How do I put this in words?
No, it was a lot more brutal, and because of the Spanish flu epidemic right after it, it actually killed more people than the Black Plague.
And the black plague pretty much just killed everybody.
Yeah, it pretty much decimated Europe, so I'm down.
I mean, nowadays with the population the way it is, it wouldn't. The amount of people with black death.
Watch yourself, Panther. That McCleod's good.
I got him.
Okay.
The
He's a good
trenches,
McCleod, but I'm a
living
better
in the
Ceres.
trenches.
Yeah,
I can't even imagine.
The trench warfare, I mean, the gas they use to kill people just settled into the trenches, and it would seriously hurt people. Big bomb out.
Not even including other shit like, you know, the fucking trench foot or whatever.
Yeah, they were brutal melee weapons.
Yeah, on the first bit, I'm pretty sure it was the Battle of the Somme.
That new one's bombed us, but I got him.
The British bombed the whole entire place for like a day, and then on the next day, the men went over the top. Like none of the barbed wire was actually cut.
There's still landmines active from both those conflicts.
A lot in North Africa.
Oh, I was on a killing spree too. Stupid Bomb King.
Yeah, a lot in North Africa, a lot of Canadian people,
I will have my vengeance.
Africa was a big point in the conflict because in World War II, because it was strategically valuable.
Also, I mean, you kind of it was a huge turning point when we
Enemy killing spree. Enemy double kill.
He was the German commander in North Africa.
more into the fray.
Seconds remaining.
World War II, I felt that it had a lot more deaths.
Nah, if you look at the history, World War I had more deaths than World War II did.
15 seconds remaining.
Well, yeah, but there was 20 million.
10,
I think there was 20 million
8,
soldiers died during the war.
7, 6.
Well, after the Soviets, the Russians always throw their troops at conflict.
Yeah, there was a fight or die kind of thing.
And then they had the Germans had like 7 million people dead, and the Americans had like 650. Or not 650, what am I talking about? Like 700 to
Alright, I got a full record build going on.
It was like in both wars, like the Russians pretty much never had enough actual like equipment and materials to outfit their troops. They would literally throw you into the conflict without a weapon, and then basically they order their troops, if your comrade died next to you and they were armed, loot their body, take the weapons, all the
Enemy at the Gates is a really good movie to illustrate that.
3,
it's pretty historically accurate.
1.
Okay, but
God dang it, stop the payload!
they're...
Stay down.
What am I talking
Poor Leon is just getting destroyed.
Have you guys ever heard of the sleeping plan?
I think I've heard of it.
My face, Steven.
It's
Let's go back to 1914.
Ouch.
It's a very graphic movie, but I mean, if you want to watch like a good movie about World War II, Schindler's List.
I will have my vengeance.
Schindler's List, I think, should be shown in every school. That's just my opinion, though. I mean,
No, we're not even allowed to get on electronics. We're in the 5th grade at school. It's like,
well, you know, there's kind of a reason for that, because there's people that will take advantage of you.
yeah, a lot of people in our school took advantage of that. There's one kid who's picking up pornography. He got caught. And then they shut down the entire school.
Enemy killing spree.
I got double teamed by Makoa and Bomb King.
Like, the people who do that stuff just fuck everything up for everybody else.
They really do.
I would,
Once more into the fray.
And then everybody's getting mad over everybody because we didn't do anything. And what do we have to do with it?
yeah, it's
Okay,
not
we
your
go to
fault,
third
but
grade
you
and
know,
we're like who? None of us knew what pornography was in the 3rd grade.
I remember being in the 3rd grade a long time ago.
Yeah, but like what are the chances of somebody knowing pornography and you're in the 3rd grade? Probably those parents that let their kids watch anything.
Yeah.
On YouTube.
Eat lead, Bomb King. What the hell? I do not like
Enemy
Xenos.
killing spree.
Yeah, his whole goes through everything. It goes across the entire map.
Dude is
What do you
OP.
guys- What about?
I will have my vengeance.
Do you guys want a short history thing?
Yeah, if you know something about yeah, I'm a fan of history myself.
About the sleeping plan.
Give them hell!
Give your king a big hug.
Let them
So
get
the
a
sleeping
rampage.
plan was by the Germans and was
Deny me this
pretty much
embrace.
the person who wanted it was something Nathan. I don't know anything for that.
Once more
Anyway.
into the fray.
Since he knew that Russia takes forever to get ready for war, he had a tactic of going through Belgium because they were bunkers. through Belgium, and then they would take out France
Let them
Sicily,
get
and
a
then
rampage.
take
Come
back all
on.
the
Enemy is
troops
unstoppable. Is that
from
good? Is that bad?
France to Russia. Actually, not all of them, but most of them.
I will have my vengeance.
But and then that's
Enemy
when
killing
they
spree.
and they would probably take in Europe. That's
I just threw a Molotov on him in that choke point. They're trying to flank right side.
Don't stop.
We're actually kind of winning so far, Panther.
Yeah, when I was regaining my health and fucking Sarah's like, ooh, gentle.
Panther, who's the other person?
Shredhead.
Can I just call him Shred? You cool with that?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness!
Ooh, lots of bombs. Bomb King's trying to troll us from up top. Screw you, Bomb King.
yeah.
Get out of here.
My wounds are healed.
Get out of here, Bomb King. Yeah, that's right, boy.
Speaking
Killing spree.
last year, I was pretty much a geography nerd and history nerd. So I would just put a programming fact on the board in social studies class. It was reading time.
There's nothing wrong with being interested in history. History's great because
Enemy double kill.
without it, we wouldn't have learned any lessons at all about anything.
Yeah.
History can teach us a lot.
Yeah, and
Appreciate your support.
Once
we
more.
were doing our research.
Just survive.
We were doing our research on AOS Hitler. Have you guys heard of like that British soldier sparing his life during World War One?
I may have, that's kind of obscure, but do you know one of Hitler's most trusted advisors flew to Scotland and turned himself in to a farmer right in the middle of the war?
Who did?
30 seconds
One of
remaining.
Hitler's most trusted advisors. He just stole a plane and took himself to Scotland and turned himself into a farmer.
Enemy triple kill.
And he spent the rest of his time imprisoned in Scotland.
10,
That is
9,
insane.
8,
Yeah, it is. The dude was crazy, but I think we're gonna win this one, Panther.
3, 2,
Yeah, we won. They
1.
can't push in.
Enemy is unstoppable. Is that good? I'm not surprised.
Nice.
That last King Bomb was play of the game for Bomb King.
Yeah, it sure was. Top play right there.
Got a triple kill just with his ult and
30 seconds remaining.
stunned somebody else, I think.
Yeah, it's gonna show it. Yeah, he sure as hell did. You called it, though.
King of big palace.
Wow, he wiped the whole team.
15 seconds
I had
remaining.
no idea Bomb King was even behind us. That's the problem with Bomb King. He's a good. He's more of a flanker than a damage.
You would, yeah,
He
sorta.
gets behind you. He gets behind you, and then you have no idea he's even there.
That's because he throws out those little tiny bombs that you don't even notice until one explodes and kills you. And attach a few to your head, you know.
I don't know, but what do you guys think of mostly? I don't like to talk about politics.
We don't either.
Okay.
It's actually against one of our laws that we don't discuss politics, not current politics. If it's ancient history, then that's fine. But you know,
Like Donald Trump politics, right?
yeah, we don't talk Donald Trump politics or you know
But can I just get a quick opinion on what do you think about this freaking stupid football thing?
I have no opinion. I can't comment on it because then I'd be breaking one of my own laws, and you know what kind of leader does that? You know.
Okay,
and
understand.
Panther can't either because you know then he'd be breaking one of the Templar laws. In the community, you can you'll see in the message of the day in Project David there's a video that it steers you toward. Watch it because it'll help you understand more of what we can talk about and what we can't, you know, and our code of conduct and everything.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, and you know you're a good kid, and you know you've been really cool on Planet Side and everything. So you know we're glad to have you as an ally. And as soon as you hit 16, you know if you're still cool and everything, then we'll let you into the main community. We have a very large gaming community as far as being widespread, and you know we've been around for 5 years straight. We've only had 3 dishonorable discharges in that time.
Select
Wait,
a champion.
what are those?
That's when you screw up really bad and break the laws, and a dishonorable
Like
discharge.
on every term?
Yeah, well, it'll
Dishonorable
explain it in that video, you know. But yeah, go ahead and explain it, Panther.
Dishonorable discharge, more or less, it's literally you did something really bad and we kicked you out.
Yeah, it's something.
And just regular discharge is more like,
put the hat
say
on.
you have
Put
like
the hat
a,
on, it's great.
I
Like that
the
hat.
dealer, I wasn't paying attention, but say you have like real world issues or
The
something, you
hunt
just can't play the
calls.
game as much anymore. We'll understand that, just lets you out.
Yeah, or if you're just, you know, you got college or something, you got no time for games or whatever. A general discharge, you can reapply for membership. Dishonorable, you can't ever. You know, it's just like a forever kick. But that only applies to actual Templars. But Project David members should try to adhere to the rules and everything. Just because, you know, most good people are going to follow those rules anyway. And there's only 9 of them. They're not that hard. Just check out that YouTube video on my YouTube and you'll see. It's got the YouTube channel and everything right there in the message of the day.
The gods
and,
are watching.
the playlist
Our blood
and all.
is rushing, and the hunt is on.
Just check it out, and it's a really easy to understand. Everything's explained. I'm going with a shield breaker build to start with, Panther.
Yeah, they don't have a healer either, so we don't need any
Battle is beginning in...
Ooh, this guy's lagging.
right about now.
This guy with all the X's in his name that makes him like a pro gamer or something. The real ace or something.
Yeah,
What are you shooting at, bro? Yeah, 2 X's on either side of their name, you know.
3, 2,
Yeah,
I normally just refer to that as some dumb child.
Yeah.
defend the
what I
Hey,
payload.
Mom, look, I got my gamer tag. Nice little.
If you watch Stone Mountain 64, his stuff is freaking hilarious about that. Ow! What was that?
Wait, Stone Mountain. Isn't he on the battlefield?
The fella's got his shield up. Bonking's almost dead.
One of his main like video series is YOLO and Battlefield.
And it's great.
I've heard of him. I've seen his videos since they're on the like recommended videos
One
on
more into the fray.
Battlefield.
These guys can't kill me. What the hell is wrong with all of you?
No. If they're incompetent, you should be happy. Why are you not happy, Panther?
Because you would be upset too if you saw what I just saw. 3
Incompetent
guys around-
enemies are good things.
Yeah, Bomb King, Talus, and Drogos. I was on
Enemy double
300
kill.
Ow, they're not having trouble killing me.
3 of them.
Drogo
And I killed
just
Bomb King.
splattered me, bro. They're in that choke point.
Another real quick question.
I will have my
Just
vengeance.
another scar to impress the lads.
I'm probably never gonna answer this, but it's like, I don't know if it's a rule or not, but it's like, what do you think about an ownership of a gun or a firearm?
Oh, firearm ownership. Well, that's guaranteed under your rights in the U.S. Constitution, as long as you're not a convicted felon. So.
I cannot.
I just had it not that long ago.
I'm not.
I feel like, but
Killing spree.
I have a weird opinion on this.
Give them hell.
My opinion is probably one of the most like common ones about it. I mean, if you don't own a gun, as long as you're responsible about it, I couldn't care less.
Your king!
Panther, get them. I took down 4 of them in a row.
I don't
Once
feel
more into the fray.
like,
Give your king a big hug!
I will say this about it: if you outlaw guns, only outlaws will have guns.
It's gonna be if you outlaw guns, it'll literally be the exact same situation as the fucking prohibition. Like that.
And it's the first step toward a police state too. So.
Enemy killing spree.
But that's straying into the realms of politics right there. So we're gonna have to drop that one
okay.
at that point, you know. But.
I will have my vengeance.
Talus.
And it may seem that our rules are kind of strict, but it's just because we're such a diverse community
Burn, monster.
that you never know who you're going to upset, you know,
Blade bigger.
talking politics or religion, you know, so that's why we don't do it, and that's why it's against the rules. Come on, let me respawn.
I don't care about religion.
Yeah, yes, I challenged Makoa. Where's he at? There he is.
He's right on the payload.
He's about to be a dead Makoa.
But
Oh, I'm dead. I'm too reckless.
They also in this update, they reworked 2 characters, and Droxus has a higher fire rate. He has semi-automatic instead of like, classic 6-shooter.
Once more into the fray.
You know, like kind of wait for pull the hammer back, you know.
Really?
I know you.
How'd they do
I
that?
thought Dragonhide was impenetrable.
Douglas is down. I slapped a, watch out, I put a Molotov right on their payload. I usually get them right off of it.
Oh, Tread, that's a thing that's a thing that's good for everybody to learn. If you ever plan on playing Koa, when you hook somebody, hold them in whatever direction. So, when you hook somebody, always try to, while they're coming towards you, you know, move them towards your team.
Alright, yeah, there's a Makoa moving towards you right now, as a matter of fact. Right on my, hey, I think he just grabbed you. I guess you know that Makoa's there.
What do you guys?
I will have my vengeance.
Enemy double kill.
If I had to say, like, if I had to talk about story, make sure you do work.
Give your king a big hug!
Enemy killing spree.
What? Like, how are you? Like, 2, 1?
Oh,
Can I take a guess, right? 21.
19. You're not
Dang
far
it.
off.
Once more into the fray.
I know
okay.
schools and
isn't where I die.
But yeah, if I had to like talk to
addition.
someone your age about, just make sure you do your work in school. I had a very
absolutely
attitude about it. I thought, you know.
So did I, and it made my adult life a lot harder. Panther's right.
A job.
Everything, getting a job. It makes everything harder. Pay attention in school, do your work well, and do your best to get into college. That's the best advice I can give you. And when you're in college, don't party. Do your work and everything. I mean, if you got all your homework and stuff done, all your assignments done, fine, yeah, have a good time. But, you know, don't get caught up in the party lifestyle. It is so easy. It happened to me when I was in college.
2, 1.
Oh, don't even get like anything.
Get over there and escort
like that.
The dang
have
Paladins.
like frat, like fraternities.
Yeah, stay out of fraternities. There's no reason at all to belong to one.
They're behind us.
I always thought being parties it's kind of like a waste of time.
It is a waste of time. It's a waste of your time and effort. Bomb King's above us.
Like, if you're gonna have a party, do it on your free time.
Exactly.
I've had worse.
Oh, I didn't know you could go back into
the opinions you're shooting right now are pretty much what pretty much the opinion that all kids should have. You're pretty much like a prime example of what kids should be.
Yeah, instead of what kids are these days, and it really saddens me what America's youth has turned into.
Yeah.
And you know, you're a good example of what kids should strive to be. So keep it up, stay the way you are, don't let anyone change you, and you know, you got it going on. So you think you can shoot my friend? You're wrong.
Burn, monster!
Enemy double kill.
Leave me alone,
I'm
McCleod.
kind of opinion. I like to hear everybody's opinion.
Watch it, McCleod and Bomb King are working together.
It's like, yeah, school's boring sometimes, but in like the first week, you're like, yeah.
I will have my vengeance.
I mean, my main problem was always just, you know, my nonchalant attitude. I just didn't give a living hell about anything. I wanted to sleep, hang out with my friends, and that was it.
Yeah, and that's an attitude to avoid, honestly. I mean, Panther's telling you what to avoid right here through personal experience.
I like sleeping, but...
Oh, everybody loves sleeping, I mean. But yeah, you know. He's right though, you know, always make sure you focus on your schoolwork because that is super important.
Yeah, because otherwise you're gonna end up like me. I mean, I have a chance at a future, but I actually have to really like work. If I would have just done my work and kept my grades up, hard.
2 kills at the same time. Enemy double kill.
Yeah, but...
Enemy triple kill.
When like what kind of job you'll get if you have like all A's?
Yeah, hon, I did hear you. But you could get...
If you maintain really high grades, go through college, you can get a really high-paying job.
The world is yours if you do that. You can do whatever you want.
My father, he maintained really high grades in school. He went through college. He joined the Air Force.
King of big
years, and now he's an oral surgeon.
Enemy double kill.
Quite a bit of money. That's what
I will have
enemy killing spree.
Then what do you think about all A's and B's?
Raising
it's pretty
bees?
Much the same thing.
Yeah, you could do that. Stupid McCleod, I was trying to kill your friend. Leave me alone.
I really didn't care about school, like in third grade, we were like, oh, this is just wasting my time. But it's like I remember like sometimes, like I've never got a C, like on my report card, but I've got a C on a test.
Well, keep that good report card up, you know.
Thank the Lord that your teacher lets me do extra credit, because that can save your life all the time.
Let them get on a rampage.
Yeah, it really can. And take it whenever you can get it, even if you don't need it, you know, because that looks good when you're going to college. Oh, I just got murdered by Ron Kings up top on the bridge where he was.
More into the fray.
I don't
if I seem distracted, Mason, it's because I got all my volume going through my headphones. I have a hard time hearing sometimes. I'm old, so.
It's fine, it's fine. I don't feel like kids these days have a strong opinion. I know kids are not supposed to have, like a lot of adults, they don't really care about their kids' opinion. Like, sure.
Well, that's the case, but it's also the fact of the matter that your opinion when you're a child, your brain's not developed. You think you should have, your opinion's a lot different when you get older.
I will help my baby.
You start to think like your parents actually did.
30 seconds remaining.
You start to appreciate all the hard work your parents put into raising you. Especially when you have kids of your own, you know.
Yeah.
It'll all become clear. It may seem unfair now, but, you know, later on it'll become clear that they were looking out for your best interest, you know. It sounds like you have really good parents.
2, 1.
Yeah.
Oh, come on!
Panther, I really hate the announcer guy. They need to get rid of him. He makes me feel he makes me feel inadequate. I don't like him.
I probably can't be on games because
Panther,
I don't really want to tell you that, just do it for yourself.
Alrighty then. Alright, for a minute I can hear pretty clear, so if you got a question, go ahead and ask him, Mason.
What, you just not hear what I just said?
No, I missed it all because of the game volume.
Well, turn your game volume down.
I can, I'm broadcasting.
How many people are watching?
Yeah. Believe it or not, I get a few viewers.
Hey.
I'm not out for viewers, but I get a few, you know. Plus all this gets posted to our Facebook group, and all our guys that are still stuck on the PS3 because of financial concerns or whatever, or because they're in college, they watch all this stuff to keep up with what we're doing and everything.
Yeah, but what do you think about those kids? They're like, oh, like they hate school.
I think that they need to reevaluate their priorities, and you know, I hated school too. I mean, but you know, it's later on they're gonna regret that. You know, I regret wasting my time when I was in college. I really regret it, because all I did was party and have a good time with my friends, and I skipped classes and all kinds of stuff that I shouldn't have done. You know, I screwed around in class instead of doing my work, and that's an example of how not to do it, you know.
Yeah, it's pretty much how I was in high school. I'll always tell people, do their work. You don't want to end up like me.
Yeah, otherwise you're gonna be stuck in either blue collar work where you bust your ass and you're gonna have a hurting back early on, because it's really hard to survive on a blue collar paycheck these days. You want a good career, not just a job, but a good career. And to do that, you have to go through school, and you have to take a serious attitude about it, no matter how boring it gets, no matter, you know, how mean a teacher may be. I got a drink, babe. Thank you though. No matter how tough school gets, stick with it. for the love of God, stick with it, because you guys, your generation are our future. You know, you're the future everything.
But it's
you know,
really hard to survive now.
And
10, 15
it is.
years, it's going to be.
Yeah, and if it's hard to survive now, in 10 or 15 years, it's going to be even harder. So you really want to have all your options open to you, and to do that, you have to really dig in and buckle under, and
Otherwise, you're going to be
just.
working at McDonald's forever.
Otherwise, you're going to be, yeah, like my wife just said, otherwise you're going to be stuck flipping burgers at McDonald's your entire life, or working construction, which is very rewarding but doesn't pay all that great and is super dangerous. So, you know, or the military, which is a good option, but, you know, there's that, you know, getting killed thing.
It's not
So,
a option, 'cause anything could
Yeah,
happen.
it's
you know, you can
That's pretty
score
much-
high on your ASVAB, the test you take when you go into the military,
Do not sit
and
on
get a
it.
really good job. But if you choose the military route later on in life, be sure you pick a job in the military that carries over to civilian life. I didn't do that, and I
Yeah.
regret it. I drove a tank when I was in the Army. There is no demand for that in the civilian world at all. So when I got out, I got stuck working at Taco Bell. You know, I couldn't even get a job driving a tractor, and it has freaking tracks, for Christ's sake. You know, yeah, no.
That's what I have to do. I still have to go. I still have to go back into school. At least, like, I still have to at least study for about a month, so I can make sure I pass my GED. Then I'm going into the Navy as a cook. So they're gonna shove me on a boat.
For 6 months.
I'm gonna work for 20 years, or however long, and then I'm going to work there for 20 years, and then, you know, as a cook, I'll be able to get a job as something.
Well, you know what? If you're in for 20 years, just retire, Panther. If you're in the military for 20 years, you can retire and then do anything you want to for, you know, just craps and giggles, you know.
What's up?
Well, I mean, it's one of the things where, like, I enjoy cooking, so I mean, I wouldn't want to stop.
Well, yeah, open your own restaurant. Retire and open your own restaurant.
It still takes education, though.
Well, he's talking about 20 years in the Navy, honey. So that's damn good. And when you do join the Navy, be sure to give me your address so I can write to you. Okay?
All right.
You have no idea what a letter from a friend, what a boost to morale that is. Because if mail call comes around and you don't get any mail, it makes you feel like absolute crap. And
Like you're unloved, you know?
Yeah, it makes you feel like you're out there serving your country in some even in a small way, but nobody cares about you.
Yeah, it makes you feel like you're doing no one cares, and you know it's you don't want to feel like that. You want to feel like you're doing something good. Hey, I actually got second on the board. That's not bad.
Yeah, my dad went to the military.
Yeah, well, that means it's a tradition. And Air Force, if you can get in, that's the one to go for. Because they'll give you the best education, and they make the most money, and you get to wear your hair longer than everybody else. You know, it's
Yeah.
it's a they've
You
got.
still don't get to keep any facial hair, but
Yeah,
They've got-
he wasn't like flying jets around. He was just like on the computer.
Yeah, but that's the kind of job that will carry over into the civilian world. That's skills you can use in the civilian world. You know.
Yeah, and then he does a lot on computer.
All right. Anything else before I put us in another match that you want to ask me? If not, it's cool. I mean, Panther can probably answer any questions you might have, because you know he's an adult too, and you know he'll give you good advice. None of us are going to give you bad advice or, you know, troll you or anything like that. None of my guys will ever do that. If they have the Templar name, they will never do it. They'll always be helpful. They'll always be nice guys. Anyone in Project David is the same way. They only get accepted in there if we've played with them before, and they're cool like you were when we played with you on Planetside. You know.
I made the reference. I was born in the U.S.
There you go. Yeah, be proud of where you come from too. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with a little patriotism. That's something that's lacking in this country these days. But you know, as far as Project David goes, I'll make sure that you guys get notifications of when we're doing formations and whatever. I'm sure Panther already told you when we do Planet Side.
Yeah.
We do Rainbow Six yesterday and today. We do Paladins. We have Neverwinter on Fridays. We play a lot of free-to-play stuff, so people aren't forced to buy a game just to get in on it with us. And I try to pick stuff that's pretty fun to play, you know. If anybody ever gives you any trouble, like tries to troll you or, you know, treats you bad, come to me, send me a private message and let me know, okay? And I will handle it. Don't confront them directly and get into a crap slinging contest. Come to me. I'll confront them directly and it'll be taken care of, I promise you. Panther can tell you that's the truth. Yeah, never confront them directly. Always come to me or talk to Panther and he'll tell me, you know, whoever's online at the moment. Executioner that runs the group, the community, he's my executive officer, he's my second in command. You can always talk to him. Always. He's a good guy, and he'll handle anything just like I would. If I'm not on, he's in charge. So, you know, if you ever have any problems with anybody, be sure you come to one of us. Don't confront them directly. But definitely watch that video and see what it's all about. You know, as far as the rules and everything, they're real easy to follow, and it's got a. I explain everything at the end of the video. You know, I explain all the terms and all what dishonorable discharge means, what, you know, general discharges and all that stuff, which only really applies to Templars themselves. But, you know, as an ally, you should know that kind of thing.
And you should practice that behavior.
And you should practice that behavior because, you know, in real life, practicing that behavior will help you stay a good person. You know, it's just good people act like that anyway. So, you know, you shouldn't have a problem with it. You probably already like that anyway. So, you know, shouldn't have any problems. But,
anyway, speaking, you were talking about that blue collar paycheck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
kind of dumb, and I don't really know what that means.
Blue collar means you're working in fast food or construction, or it's
pretty much just like the in terms of like jobs, just kind of like the lower class of jobs. That's pretty much what it is.
Think of it like an ant colony. You're the worker ant if you're blue collar. Okay, it's low pay, minimum wage type stuff. And if it's not minimum wage, it's back-breaking labor, you know. So it's physical, hard labor, or it's minimum wage stuff. Like you're working at Walmart, or you're flipping burgers, or you're digging ditches, or you're building houses, or things like that. You know, that's blue collar. White collar is working in an office, or, you know, let's say you're a computer tech and you go around and fix everyone's computers for their offices and stuff. That's a white collar job.
Most teenagers get a blue collar, right?
Yeah, a lot of them do, and that'll probably be the kind of job you start out with when you start working, you know, while you're still in school, to support yourself while you're going through school and college, you know, make a little extra money, and there's nothing wrong with that. But you want to set your goals higher than that, you know. Make sure you get a good education. Make sure you graduate from high school. Make sure you graduate from college. You know, do your very, very best, and good things will come to you.
Yeah, because I didn't graduate from high school, and that means I have opportunities, but a lot of doors are closed to me.
It's like my wife just said, being a good person is difficult, but it is very, very worth it. And Panther, what he said is right on the money. You know, if you slack off and you screw around when you're young, a lot of doors will slam shut in your face, and your options will be super limited, you know. And I'm sure if you asked your parents, they'd tell you the same thing. You know. I'm a parent myself. Hell, I'm a grandparent.
Wait, you're a grandparent?
Yeah, my wife has a 20. How old's daughter? 23-year-old daughter, and she just had a little girl. Not 3 years ago.
Yeah, she's 3.
Yeah, my granddaughter's 3. She's a wonderful little thing. So.
A delight.
Yeah, it's a delight. But you don't want to end up like me, living in a trailer paying rent. You know, you want to have your own house. You want to have a car. You know, you want to have good things in your life. You know, I'm not talking about being mega rich. I'm just talking about being comfortable and not worrying about things as far as how you're going to make rent next month. Yeah, just be like an average citizen. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
I mean, I'm not embarrassed to really talk about this. I mean, look at me. My mother doesn't work anymore. I don't currently work. We are both supported by my grandfather. He gives us $1,000 a month to live on. That's it. That's all we have. If I would have graduated from high school, I would have a job right now.
Exactly, and if I was still healthy, I'd have a job right now. But I'm eking by on disability because, you know, the government doesn't want to pay you, and they want you to die when you're on disability. So they tried their best not to pay you. So you don't want to end up like that. You don't want to end up where we're at, struggling to get by. You want to end up where you're comfortable, you know, and you know that also will help you out as far as, you know, your social interactions later on in life. You know, that'll help you out there too. You know, always treat other people with respect. You know, and you know they may not always treat you with respect. But you're going to gain a reputation if you keep on treating other people with respect, even when you're not treated with respect. You'll gain a reputation for being that good person, whereas that other person that doesn't treat you with respect gains a reputation for being a dick, and you know, socially they're screwed. You know, the more.
They'll get. You'll always get what's coming to you if you're a good person or a bad person.
That's true.
What do you, this is hard sometimes. How am I gonna say this? This is weird.
I mean, you can talk to us about just about anything. I mean, we're not going to make fun of you, or we're not going to poke fun at you. We're not going to troll you.
Yeah, we're always here.
Yeah, and
we can't poke a little bit of banter.
Well, I mean, we can just shoot the breeze if you want to. I mean, I don't mind, but I'm going to start a game, so. If I don't hear you know, don't think I'm ignoring you. It's just because the broadcast and everything. I gotta keep it up there. I will actually go back to home and turn my game volume down just a hair though, so I can hear you better. Let's see, how do I do that? There we go. Pow. That's not it. That's his option. Oh, there we go. Audio.
That's not it. What the hell?
I know.
You know what would be a scary job?
What's that?
An anesthesiologist, or whatever it's called.
It is a scary job because if you don't do your job right, you could kill somebody. I tell my
anesthesia is a dangerous thing to put.
It is, but if you're going into major surgery, it is a blessing. I'm telling you right now. I've been through some major surgery, and I tell my anesthesiologist I don't want to remember nothing. I just want to wake up and ache. You know, I don't want to remember anything.
That's why that's why my eyes are really, really bad, but that's why I won't do like laser eye or LASIK or anything like that, because it's like, they keep you awake for that.
Yeah, that freaks me out. Anything with eyeballs freaks me out. My wife likes to poke me in the eye sometimes. she's just playing around, but it still freaks me out, you know. And that whole scene in Dead Space 2, that freaks me out.
Wait, is that the movie? Like the person's going through that?
It's a horror game. I'm not sure if you would be allowed to play it, or you're old enough to play it. It's very mature and very scary.
Think of it more think of it more along the lines of, you know, space zombies. That's pretty much what it is. They're not zombies in the sense of what normally you would think of a zombie, but it's essentially space zombies.
You know what? I'm gonna play Victor for a change, so I can aim down sights. Maybe I'll kill more people.
We don't have. We're probably gonna lose this anyway if no one's going front line. But fuck it. I'll go Nando.
Let me put on my PS Plus skin. There we go.
My Gundam skin. I am a Gundam.
I like that one for Fernando. Now just go ahead and talk. We're listening. We're just, you know, we kind of tend to run our conversations together. You'll get used to us.
I think you guys are pretty cool.
Thank you. We think you're pretty cool. We started out in Dust 514 back on the PlayStation 3, and one of the things I used to do was rescue younger players, some local chat players like you that were young and getting trolled, and you know, they were trying to fight back, but the people that were trolling them were a lot older and just really
still happens today.
Yeah, and you know, I had to quit accepting younger players because one of them, his name was Ghost Sniped. He did a fake emergency and wasted everyone's time, and it just was not cool at all. And we had to kick him with a dishonorable discharge because of that.
Yeah, it's more the fact of the matter that, I mean, like, most of them are on the left. Most of the people I know won't associate with little kids, mainly because of the fact that little kids have the mindset that, you know, they're going to go into a game and be hated because, you know, their voices are higher, they haven't hit puberty, and so people will say, you know, we don't want a squeaker in our game. So then they go in with the mentality that they have to be an asshole and defend themselves from other assholes, and then that just...
Yeah, that's... I was just playing on Planet Side 2, and I was talking to, like, some of the people in the game chat, because I actually had a microphone. I was talking, and then I looked into the squad chat, and it said, "Shut up, you little squeaker."
Yeah, that's just a prick being a prick, you know. I mean, people like that are angry with themselves more than anything, you know. Honestly, in all honesty, they are. Oh crap, we got someone behind us. I don't know where. I just keep getting hit from behind.
I think it was the tip.
Oh yeah, I hit someone with a grenade. Hooray. Oh, I got sniped by Canessa. I feel like such a noob. Stupid Canessa, leave me alone.
Oh, I feel like like, what do you think of people just showing criticism? Like,
well, if it's constructive criticism, that's one thing. If it's just mean criticism and someone just being critical to be critical, then that's a whole nother thing. We got one up high on the right of the payload.
Yeah, I show criticism to some of the people at my school because they kind of, I don't say they're trying to deserve it, I don't want to be mean to them, but it's like, that's just my opinion on them, and then when I do say this stuff, it just makes them so pissy with me.
Yeah, it's going to. No one likes criticism because they don't like if it's the truth. That a lot of people don't like to hear the truth about themselves, you know. And no one likes accepting they have flaws. A lot of people can't handle it, and that's part of being a mature adult is learning to accept your flaws. And you know, Canessa's above us, behind the payload.
Yeah,
I understand,
she's down now.
But when people. I can stand criticism.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't care. You can criticize me, but don't be the.
Let's make this interesting.
Where'd you come from?
It's the whole line of, you know, go ahead and criticize somebody, but don't just be a flat out fucking prick.
Yeah. Yeah, you said it good there, Panther, because above us, there's a freaking Ratchet up there. I don't know his name, so I'll just call him Ratchet.
Pip, yeah.
Yeah, Pip. The Ratchet ripoff. Oh, no, leave me alone. I know that noise.
Rave Mave, yeah.
Eat my barrage, ha 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 ha. We rule. Nice.
What do you think about little kids on online games?
Well, as long as they're cool like you, they're fine. I mean, if they're angry about everything and they're just, you know, super loud and they just ruin the experience for everyone, then, you know, that's not exactly someone I'd want to play with. But I wouldn't go around calling them names, you know. That's not cool in my opinion.
Don't be the typical.
That's a lot of the times I play some games. I kind of be annoyed.
Asshole who, if there's a squeaker who's being really loud, just say, you know, go kill yourself. You're a fucking kid. Nobody likes you.
Yeah, don't be that person. The people that tell other people to kill themselves, I think those people should be. They need help bad. I mean, you should never encourage suicide in someone else. And if someone tells you that, just ignore them.
Care.
Yeah, they do. They think they can get away with anything because they're on the internet and.
Like, yeah, they look cracking down. The internet.
And that's one of the problems with today's youth is the internet, the anonymity. You know what I'm trying to say? Anonymity. Yeah. Anemone. I live in an anemone.
Alright, but
I'm on my way to the payload. I like
Alice is so annoying.
I might play Victor more often.
I like you people the most because you guys like feel real. Like a lot of people would like you give your honest opinions, and I like that. It's not I'll just start.
Canessa up above.
Or they'll say crap behind your back. Like I have people at my school that say stuff behind my back. Like, it kind of pisses me off, but it's just another person. Like, I don't really care.
Watch it. Canessa's got Overwatch on the payload.
But
no, you're right. I mean, I don't know where I was going to try to go with that, and I lost my train of thought completely. That's the mental issues right there. Have a grenade, choke point. Oh.
A lot more people are really, in this day of age, a lot more people are just pretty much assholes.
Yeah, it's a really toxic environment these days, especially on the
Mostly
internet.
on the internet.
Yeah.
Tread can tell you because one of the most innocent games on the fucking internet, Trove, is extremely toxic.
Yes, Trove is toxic. Do not speak to anyone. If you play Trove, don't talk to anybody because it's nothing but a bunch of toxic people trolling people. It's horrible, as a matter of fact.
So it's like Overwatch, but
yeah, but worse. I would say it's worse than Overwatch as far as toxicity of the community. Threw a grenade down there.
God damn, I'm getting melted.
30 seconds remaining.
I think I killed him with the grenade.
But do they do anything about that? Like, do they do stuff
nope.
about it, the developers?
They sure don't. The devs don't do nothing. Oh, I'm a chicken. No, don't kill the chicken.
At least in Overwatch, they have a system. Like, now they kind of report, and they're not, it's just not like a Call of Duty report. Like, yeah.
No, Blizzard really looks into that. I saw a YouTube thing about that, and I'm really glad Blizzard implemented that because it was getting so toxic, and Blizzard doesn't want their game to be known as a toxic game.
It just stirs up a bad reputation for that game.
It really does, and by proxy, a bad reputation for Blizzard themselves. And Blizzard doesn't deserve a bad reputation. I've been playing their games since the first Warcraft back on the PC. I mean, when I was a kid, it took a bunch of floppy disks to install it.
The floppy disks.
Yeah.
Speaking of those things, my computer teacher, we did a whole entire thing on them. Like
really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah, when I was your age, all we had was DOS. We didn't even have Windows.
Yeah,
Fun fact, all the nuclear launch computers still use floppy disks.
They do?
They probably still use DOS
like the
too.
Nuclear launch silos up, and I think it's like up near Montana. I think is where a few of them are stationed. There's actually floppy disks.
They're all everywhere throughout the Midwest. I didn't do too bad for first time playing Victor since the tutorial.
Oh, they have Victor playing as the tutorial? That's kind of weird.
He's the only one you can. He's the only one you can ADS in this game.
So they're trying to make it feel like Call of Duty.
Well, just more like your traditional. More like your traditional shooter. It's not really like COD. It's think Overwatch, but you know, light. Diet Overwatch. That's the best way I can describe this game. I got a chest.
It's fun. Like the people that I play with, I know it's an Overwatch ripoff, but
it is, but it's fun, and you know, in its own way, it's got this card system that's pretty cool. It makes it a little bit deeper as far as that goes. But in Overwatch, you see an enemy, you know exactly what you're dealing with. In this, you see an enemy, you have no idea because you know they may have a different card setup than you expect or whatnot. It's made by the same people. I don't know if you played Smite, but it's made by the same people that made Smite. So it's set up along those lines. It's a lot like Smite, but a shooter. It reminds me of old school shooters back in the day on the PS1. You know, when you sat on the couch with your friends if you wanted to play multiplayer. Kind of like GoldenEye.
Commando, whatever that's called.
Yeah, couch co-op.
Dude, those things were great. Actually, I can't really talk about that stuff. It's like, it's not my day and age.
No, that's old school for you. But these days, you know, everything's online competition, but
like, those people who do those rants on Planet Side 2, it just...
I mean, if you're going to rant about Planet Side 2, don't play it. It's not that bad. It's got its problems just like any other game, but it's not that bad. I mean, we have our good days and our bad days. Panther rants a lot,
rant a lot about that, but I mean, it's mainly the fact that it's not the game, it's the developers behind the game that I have a problem with.
Most of those developers are just like, they don't really care.
Well, they play on the PC, so they do everything for the PC first. They really are. I hate to say it, but they are. I'm just gonna go ahead and go with Victor again. Do I have any gun skins? I do have a gun skin. Yeah, make my gun match my uniform. Woohoo! Oh, I don't have a voice for him. Do I have another horsey? Nope.
Oh yeah, put the hat on. Put the hat
Really?
on.
No front lines? Come on, people. Grow a pair of balls and actually use a front line, please.
Am I not using a front line?
We have a Nando, thank God.
I thought I was using a front line. No, he's a damage, isn't he?
Yeah. Victor and Cassie are damage. I'm a healer. We have a flanking Sky, and then we have a front line in Nando.
You know, Cassie used to be my go-to. I like Cassie quite a bit as far as, you know, especially with the knockback thing going on. With her knockback bolt.
If you want to use Cassie to her full potential, you really need to be dead on with your shots, though, especially with, like, her legendary exaltation, I think it's called. She, when she rolls, she has an extra damage shot that if she connects with it, it automatically resets the cooldown on her combat roll. So you can literally just roll circles around somebody and...
Yeah, that's kind of a problem I have with this game, is because it screws up the meta that she just rolls around to get that boost, and then
let's have some fun.
Oh, you just can't resist, can you, Panther?
I can't.
Get away from me, woman. Have a grenade. That'll cool you down. Oh my lord.
You know, though, I want to get out of the country, but
hey, the country's the best place to be. If you're not in the city and you're out in the country, that's less temptation to go out and get in trouble with your friends. That's probably what kept me out of a lot of trouble when I was your age and younger, is that I wasn't able to go anywhere, you know.
yeah, like,
I couldn't sneak out, you know.
because there's really nowhere to go.
Exactly, nowhere to go. There's nothing to worry about as far as that goes.
I live like 45 minutes away from Columbus, and it's like, there's a lot of towns on the way, but it's like, but the town I live in, sometimes like I can't get in a car. It's like,
wow, these guys are super incompetent. We can do this, Panther. Barrick spent like 20 minutes trying to spawn kill me. And lost.
I just solo killed Barrick. Barrick didn't place any turrets whatsoever. It's like, that's the point of Barrick.
He had 2 turrets down after me, and there's one behind us.
Yeah, it's Leon. She doesn't know what she's doing.
She knew what she was doing, killing me. I had an ant crawling on me though. There's an ant problem here sometimes.
Ant?
Yeah, just a little ant. You know, those little ones that get in your house and annoy you, but yeah, they do.
Like those little black ones.
Yeah, it is. It's those little black bastards that get up in your house and mess with you.
Yeah,
have a grenade.
Yeah, they're just an annoyance. They're not like fire ants. You actually have to worry about them being...
No, they're not fire ants. We do have fire ants here, though. We got a serious problem with them. Some idiot brought them from somewhere else in a potted plant, and now they're here to stay.
Yeah,
probably came from Florida.
In your town?
They were like originally...
The whole state of Georgia. Yeah. The entire state of Georgia is crawling with them. Yeah, you got them worse than Nevada.
They spread like wildfire.
Yeah, I was with my cousin and he stepped on a fire ant.
Yeah, they call them that for a reason. It hurts. Barracks
like,
upstairs.
Bro, did it really that hurt?
Yeah, they use formic acid. When they don't really bite you, they squirt formic acid on you, and that really hurts. Barrett's got Overwatch on the payload from the right-hand side. Panther.
Yeah. In Ohio, there's nothing that scary.
Yeah, it's too cold for the most of the big mean pests, you know. We have bark scorpions down here, and well, not real bark scorpions, but they're little gray bastards that really, really suck.
A really interesting thing. They look sort of like scorpions, but they're not. They're actually, and they're really creepy to look at. They're mostly in Arizona's vinegar roads.
I know what you're talking about. I saw them on a nature show.
Yeah, whip scorpions.
Yeah, they're not true scorpions. Where are they at, Panther? Oh, never mind. We're switching sides.
Yeah, they don't like bite or sting or anything, but they have like a vinegar smelling acid that they spray, and it doesn't really affect you unless it gets in your eyes, but even if it gets in your eyes, it doesn't do much. It just burns like hell. You just have to wash your eyes out with some water, and that's it.
Well, you got worse problems down there. You got Gila monsters.
Yeah, well, we have a lot of shit. We have rattlesnakes, we have scorpions.
We have rattlesnakes too. We don't have scorpions near as bad as you guys do. Barracks on the left door.
The only poisonous thing in Ohio is pretty much just the rattlesnake. That's it.
Yeah, we have timber rattlers here, and they're dangerous, but they're not. I mean, you can.
We just have a basic. We're just pretty much a basic state. There's nothing too cool about us. Plain old mean. But I was on the internet, and it was a meme of Ohio, and it said March, and it said it's about the election, and it's like it's about election season. I'm sorry if it breaks one of the rules, but it was.
As long as we don't discuss it, it's fine. You can talk about it a little bit.
Ohio during March, and it has like a person from like California, and it's like, what's Ohio? And then it has and then in November it's like, oh, you better vote for my party, Ohio. It's like, that's really true. Nobody cares about us during March.
Ohio is an important state, just like any other. I think all the states in the U.S. are important.
Besides Wyoming.
I can't comment on that. We might have guys from Wyoming that I don't know about in the Templars, so I don't want to offend anyone. Talus just wrecked me.
Wyoming is literally probably the weird. There's nobody there.
I hate the auto aim that fucking Leon has. All you have to do is her combat slide and her I think it's her L2 literally
it hits
whatever's around it. Her L2 hits whatever's in front of her, and her combat slide hits in a 360 degree area.
That's not nice at all.
It only does each one only does 400 damage, but it guarantees a hit.
Oh.
So if you're trying to get away, all she's got to do is fucking slide at you or just have you in front of her, and you will die. If you're at 400 or lower health.
No wonder she keeps killing me. Ow, pain, ow, pain, ow, pain, ow, pain. Whoever saved me, thank you. Heal me, heal me, heal me.
What are you?
I'm getting ganged up on. We both are.
Yeah, we both did. I got killed. That's okay though.
Probably the most important. If it's personal, don't really answer it. But what's the big thing? Like, not like, yeah, I went to the beach. Not like one of those, like a big thing that happened.
As far as
enemy killing spree.
Like family, emotional stuff. If you don't want to talk about it, don't. I'm just.
Oh, the most important thing that ever happened to me in my life? Is that what you want to know?
Yeah.
Oh, I'd have to say the birth of my daughter. and then right after that, meeting my wife. But the birth of my daughter was something that was the most amazing thing that's ever happened to me, because
15 seconds remaining.
She's a good kid, and I'm a dad. You know, I was a good dad too. I'm not going to get into everything that happened because that's
It's
upsetting
personal
and personal. Yeah, but you know, I'm very proud of her, and you know, that would have to be the most important thing that's ever happened to me. Way to go, Panther! Outstanding, brother.
Here's the sex appeal of Paladins.
And the top play thing. Yeah.
So far, it's not really that something. It's actually kind of big, actually. You know what? I'm not even gonna talk about it. It's personal.
Yeah, if it's personal, you don't have to talk about it. We respect that.
Probably a pretty cool thing I did in my life so far is probably I jumped off a 3-deck boat into the ocean.
Oh, you're braver than me, brother.
No, I can't stand heights.
I can't stand the ocean. There's things in there that can eat me and swim faster than I do.
Take us, and it was like, Mom, it was like
444.
I was like, I really don't want to do this, but like, and then I can tell my people, I jumped off a 3-deck boat.
That's cool.
I thought I was gonna belly flop, and I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna belly flop.
I'm glad you didn't. Don't ever belly flop. That can actually rupture your stomach. Don't do that. If anyone tries to trick you into it, tell them you know that trick, and you're not going to do it because you're not stupid. And
the only time I belly flop is probably when I'm at the pool.
Only
the only time I do belly flops, I just do it at my pool.
Yeah.
In my house.
Do a cannonball instead.
Like you just jump off the ledge. Like it's not.
I'd rather do a cannonball or literally pick up one of my friends and just toss them in the pool.
I used to do that to my sister every birthday she had, because we'd always go swimming at the lake.
Okay, I gotta go to the bathroom.
Go ahead, brother.
My friend's sister, I'd pick her up and toss her in the pool. Because she would never want to jump in.
I won't pick Victor again. Victor. Really? I do not want to see what's his head like that. What's his name, Lex?
Yeah.
Come on, Lex.
Yeah, it's his
Put some clothes on.
There's characters that have that kind of like beach kind of outfit. That's Lex and
really?
Lex and Cassie.
We got matured out because someone didn't pick somebody. I must have got their Victor or something and made them butt hurt. I hate that in Rainbow Six when you pick someone's operator and they kill you because of it.
Yeah, that's the issue with any. That's the issue with any game that has any kind of team killing capability.
Yeah, it really sucks. There we go. I got us queued up.
Oh, they put Heartbreaker Sky in the.
What do you guys think of relationships like when you're young?
Avoid them and concentrate on schoolwork. You're not ready for that at your age, and
select a champion.
Like
even up
restrictions.
until.
Like, did you ever have?
Did I have restrictions?
No dating until you're 15.
Well, I live so far out in the woods, in the Appalachian Mountains, that I didn't really have that option. But honestly, don't try to date until you're out of high school and maybe in college. And then, even then, I would say concentrate on your schoolwork and save it till you get out of college. You know, you might meet someone special in college that you marry and you stay with the rest of your life. But you know, up until college, don't mess with it because it's just a distraction, and you need to be focused on your career and your future. You know.
Yeah, but well, actually, I should say but. kind of have a C on this girl.
Be
But
real
it's
good
like
friends.
professional.
Be real good friends. Leave it at that.
Yeah.
You know, just be real good friends, and when you guys are adults, and I mean adults like 18 and over, then consider it, you know. But until then, seriously, focus on your school and your future, because it's just a distraction. You'll end up spending more time mooning over some chick than you will actually getting anything done as far as your future goes.
Plus, if it's any time in your life that's all about you, now is it.
Yeah, right now, this time in your life is all about you, okay? And your future. And it'll never be like that again. Once you're an adult, you're going to start having responsibility for other people, and you don't want that early on. Early on, that's too much of a burden at your age, you know?
Too much stress.
It's too much stress, really. You don't need the stress. And I'm being completely honest with you. And that's from years of experience. I'm just being completely honest. I don't care what kind of hate I get on YouTube about it. That's the truth. Upstairs to the right. Everybody's coming from there, Panther.
Yeah, this girl likes me, and I don't know. Like,
Well, just be really good friends with her. You know, there's
yeah, I want to spend time with her, but it's not like, yeah, let's go to the movies. It's like,
yeah, going to the movies and
like
stuff.
have a lot of fun during school.
That's fine, you know. But you know, other than that, you know, school. When you're at school, focus on school. When you're at home, do your homework. You know, and do your chores and stuff. You know, the less friction you have with your parents, the better. Oh, lucky you.
But they're not chores, but I still have to do stuff.
Yeah, but you know, make sure you get all that stuff done. You know, make it a habit to keep your room and everything neat, because that's an important habit to keep in life. You know.
Learn how to cook.
And Betty, my wife just says, learn how to cook, and that is an important skill. There's a Skye running around, a really, really mean Skye running around. And somehow, Drogos is wrecking everybody.
Yeah, this Drogos knows what he's doing, unfortunately.
Yeah, Genki's back, that's good.
Apologies.
Genki Sama's one of our Templars. He's a good guy.
I actually have anxiety.
I do too. I understand exactly what you're going through. I have a panic disorder.
Yeah, I hate when I'm getting rushed. Like, it doesn't make me, it makes me feel always on the top of my feet. I just want to be relaxed sometimes. And it's kind of hard not being rushed, because when you have 4 brothers and they all play sports, including me. Actually 3 brothers, I play sports. It's kind of hard just to relax sometimes during the school. Yeah, and then school happens, and then
I can imagine.
And then
Enemy triple kill.
This fucking Drogos needs to chill, bro.
He's really wrecking, man. I can't really say anything bad about him because he's doing his job, but
he's doing his job, but at the same time, this is fucking casual. You need to chill at some point.
do you guys wear glasses
This is
or
not
contacts?
competitive.
I don't, but my wife does. I probably need them. I failed the crap out of I don't wear contacts. They're bad for your eyes. I really fell.
Like,
I failed my last eye exam.
why would you put contacts in when you could just put on glasses in like less than a minute?
Well,
Less
then
than 30
there's,
seconds.
you know, if the worst happens and someone punches you in the eye, you're kind of screwed if you got contacts, you know. But try to avoid physical conflict at your age, if at all possible. I'm not saying don't defend yourself, but I am saying, you know, avoid getting into scraps with people because yeah, they're totally base wrecking us.
They're in school, but it's not like fist fights. Yo, come at me, I'll punch you in the face like that. It's more of arguing, but I think it's funny. I know that's mean to say, but they just sound really stupid. I like calling people out. Like,
well, one of these days you're going to call out the wrong person, though. See, you might call out someone that's going to get physically violent with you, you know, and really,
yeah, that happened once.
It can set the pace for your adult life too, you know, and yeah, above all, like, don't be a bully. I mean,
yeah, they're douches. Like, yeah. I try to be nice to everybody, but if you're gonna show criticism to me, mean criticism, I'm gonna probably show criticism to the
well, that falls under the defending yourself thing. You're defending yourself at that point, but you know, yeah, this Drogos is really sweaty, isn't he?
I really have not seen any point.
No, there's no point in being a bully. Being a bully is just, it's something people do when they're dissatisfied with their own life. McCleod is trying to escape. Panther, get him. Wow, Drogos really is sweaty, isn't he? Oh my lord.
Like, when I argue with people, it's more of, it's about stupid things. Like, when you argue, it's like, it's about stupid things. Like, stupid kickball. Like, who cares?
9 times out of 10, that's the case, you know? It's just about dumb stuff, you know?
Like, I know, I like playing that stuff when I'm a kid. It's fun.
But you know,
it's the people who cheat at it, that's the people that I call out. The people who don't follow the rules. That's what I do.
Well, we go out of our way to kill trolls and cheaters in games, but and you know, we try to defend those that can't defend themselves or have a hard time defending themselves. If we see someone trolling someone, really, if you like to argue, join the debate team if you got one at your school. Wow.
Debate team.
Yeah, they don't have those anymore.
I don't know.
Now I feel really old.
My team doesn't have one. I mean, my school didn't have one, not my team.
Mine didn't either, but you know, I come from the middle of nowhere.
Oh, yeah, we have like a bunch of these stupid things. Not stupid. It's just like freaking, it's like pretty much like, whatever they call it.
I mean, we have random shit like, student council and shit like that.
Yeah, that's dude, something to get. Well, that's something to get involved in. If you want to argue a point, then that's something to get involved in. I mean, that's somewhere where you can argue a point in a positive manner, you know, and actually have something to talk about that, you know, is relevant. If you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah,
you know, rather than, you know, getting into it with your classmates and everything, because that's one more distraction from school that you don't need, you know. You need to be able to focus on your studies. That's the important thing, honestly. I mean, one more, Panther, and we'll call this formation a success.
How the fuck do people get this massive healing as Ying? I literally kept throwing out my clones trying to fucking heal people, but I still only had 17,000. I see people getting like 100,000. How the hell do they do it?
It's got to be a card build.
Although, and then also at the same time, I mean, it should be a normal, especially for front lines, when you have a Ying as your healer, you want to use fucking Rejuvenate as one of your cards to increase the healing that you get from her.
Yeah, it would seem like an intelligent decision. Oh, come on, dude. X up whoever you are. Nope. Oh, they did it. Alright, cool. Who's a front line? I don't want to be Ruckus. I'll be Ruckus. Screw it.
Alright, then I guess I'll be your healer.
I don't... Huh.
Just always remember that to always use your, that you always have shields.
For Ruckus? Yeah.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I tend to get a false sense of security in my shields and charge out there trying to murder everyone and end up getting wiped, completely melted myself.
The people, you know what we do at school? We have freaking clubs.
Alright. That's a new one on me. But it's been a long time since I was in school. Panther might know.
You know what? I should make a debate club.
Yeah. Oh, clubs. That's what you said.
Yeah, clubs.
You should start one. I mean, be proactive.
I don't think so.
And Panther's talking to someone in the background, in case that was confusing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. What level are you in PlanetSide 2?
With what faction?
TR.
TR, I think I'm in the 20s. Maybe the early 30s. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm 42. I play the heck out of this game, so.
That's pretty good. I'm 43 on my NC. I kind of like the NC though. That's just me. Everybody's all down on the NC, but there's another Ruckus on the enemy team. He's trying to, yeah, they're all over the front door. Just so you know, Panther, they're all over that door, bro. Now I gotta remember what all his abilities do.
3, 2, 1. This is uncomfortable. Push the payload.
Alright, I've got to
really
run off from the...
Now that's out of the
In
way.
PlanetSide 2?
Play for real, guys.
What's that?
The harasser.
Everybody likes the harasser. I think it needs a nerf
It's
on
fun.
its. I think it needs a nerf on its health, though. It's just got too much armor for such a small vehicle.
Do they have a fucking 4-volt?
No,
So how the hell did I get sealed?
I don't know, but they got this. Never mind, he's dead. But they got that. God, I don't know what his name is. The guy that looks like the Tiki guy from Crash Bandicoot. Him.
Moldamba.
Yeah, they got Moldamba.
Yeah, Moldamba's like one of my main characters. I love using them.
I'm pushing. We got one behind us. It's a Maeve. Die, Maeve, die. There you go.
You know those people are the thing.
Moldamba's lagging like crazy too.
He really is. He's lag switching all over the place. You see this YouTube? This guy's a lag switcher. Whoever's playing Moldamba is lagging his ass off, and he's doing it on purpose.
Crazy Game Wolf.
Yeah, Crazy Game Wolf, you are busted, bro. I think I got him
If you're
anyway.
not lag switching, your internet is fucking terrible, and you need to
No
never
way,
play
man.
online.
I've got terrible internet, and I'm not lagging like that. Nobody's internet is more terrible than mine. You know that. I mean, it's horrible, and it's not my fault. It's just
actually, do you experience 6,000 ping sometimes?
no. I don't have 6,000 ping.
How that did not grab that Victor, I will never know.
That's really bad. I mean, that's like dial-up bad.
The only, yeah, I have 6,000 ping sometimes.
Big gun.
Like, yeah, on Battlefield 1, you know how it shows your ping? The highest I've got is like
6,000 fucking ping. Holy shit.
I know.
And that's on Battlefield 1?
That's like on the moon fucking ping.
Yeah.
I've seen it. And you trying to get in a plane and you crash immediately.
Yeah, because it thinks you took off. That's bad. I don't see how you do anything. I mean... Oh, Maeve.
Or something.
Yeah, my game crashes like 3 times a day.
That sounds like someone else is messing with you to me. If your internet's good on everything else, that's somebody messing with you. I got a double kill.
No, it's like... it's the connection.
Are you on Wi-Fi or direct? Are you straight wired or you Wi-Fi? That's your problem. It's not your fault, but that's your problem. It's with Wi-Fi, because Wi-Fi connection is never as good as a straight up connection.
On Google.
Yeah, hon.
And it does have the worst connection for that.
Yeah, Wi-Fi has the worst connection for gaming you can imagine.
Yeah, I don't like that bad. I don't know if it's direct or Wi-Fi, actually.
It is
right now,
PlayStation's fault, but well, it's different for PlanetSide. But with different games, it's going to show more. You know, like especially EA stuff, like the Battlefield stuff. It's going to show more. If you want to,
I lag all the time in Overwatch.
Yeah, and it's because of the Wi-Fi. It's not your fault. It's just because you got a Wi-Fi connection. I just got wrecked by that.
Wait, what internet company do you guys use? I use Century. My family uses CenturyLink.
It's not a bad provider. It's just the Wi-Fi is not the best connection.
No, it's you lose your Wi-Fi or internet every like 3 days. Actually, not 3 days. That's what exactly.
Okay, I kind of get what you're talking about.
You'd probably lose it like probably 2 times a month if you're lucky. 0 times.
I got the other...
You thought that this voice pack for Sarah was already bad. When she dies and respawns, she says, "Are you getting tired yet? I can go all night."
Oh my lord, that is just... That borders on all kinds of wrong. That's just all kinds of wrong. Stop it, Paladins. Optimize the game, please. I'm pushing... We're the only ones pushing the payload, Panther. How about that?
Yeah.
What's everybody else doing?
That is so much fun. I love when I'm in a harasser and people just straight up.
Got the Victor.
I'm just in a harasser going around in their amp station.
Amp stations are great for that because they're so big and it's hard to get a good beat on a harasser in an amp station.
But frickin' Violet, actually. I mean, not tech plants, they're trash.
Tech plants are a death trap for a harasser. But for a tank, they're great. You didn't get caught in that barrage, did you?
15 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I did. I tried to cloak myself, but it didn't work.
Yeah, I don't think the cloak helps with it at all. They're behind us.
No, it does. It makes me invisible and it makes me immune to all damage for a certain amount of time, for like 2 or 3 seconds, but I couldn't get it. Has a cast time.
Ah, that's what it is. Alright, let's go wreck these guys.
God, they still haven't fixed this stupid fucking glitch.
What glitch? Which
Where
one?
it'll kick you off your horse.
Oh.
It'll kick you off your horse and make you walk all the way to their fucking spawn.
How does that happen?
I'll be there eventually. Stareth has very slow movement speed.
Gotcha.
So I'll be there eventually to heal you.
I'm just hanging out in one of the rooms off outside here, just waiting. So far I got two in the main door. One of them's Victor, and top door's not really doing anything. Shut up, announcer guy. No one likes you.
Lagging so bad in Moldova.
He really is. I'm just gonna kill him for that. Haha.
I've never seen somebody skip that much in this.
He did.
Game.
He just lagged all around you.
He must be downloading every single fucking porn video off the internet he can find.
No, he's actually using a switch, brother, because he only does it when we get close, and he tries to get a kill. He's only doing it when he gets a kill. So that's intentional lag. That is not. He's got a bunch of windows open or a bunch of stuff open. That's him actually intentionally lagging.
I would do intentionally.
I got him pinned. But yeah, there he goes again. He just did it again. He did it to me.
It's very easy to make a lag switch. I don't want to fucking especially since Fed's blocked.
Do not reveal how to do it, because.
But it's very, very easy.
Yeah,
in fact,
and
there's actually already YouTube videos explaining how to do it.
Yeah,
it's
but don't be that person, because it is pathetic. If you can't play the game with your own skills, you know, if you can't practice and get a little bit good, then just don't play video games, you know.
There's no point. There's no point of using a lag switch.
Yeah, and plus it ruins the experience for everybody that's playing the game. Thank you for the healing, Panther. Got him coming down the choke point. And off, they're flanking.
Even if, like, you're not at low health, I'll still probably throw some heals on you just because
please do. I'm gonna need them. Oh, I died. Yeah, watch out for him. He had his shield up, and I had half health. There was no way I was gonna win that one-on-one with him. Plus, I'm not the best. I'm not the best ruckus in the world either. Did the game just threaten to spend my money for me? I think it did.
How many people do you have watching right now?
I don't know. I haven't checked. I don't keep the window open. I just put the robo voice on, because I got a 19-inch screen and it's already hard for me to see.
Do you ever have one of those trollers who put I or something like that?
I had a troller that told me I know where you live, and my guys found out who he was, and we all researched who he was and found his YouTube and all that, sent him a picture of himself, and he quit doing that. Remember that, Panther? I don't know if you were there for that. Here comes that lag in Moldova again.
I wasn't there for that, but that's funny as fuck.
Yeah, well, he was asking for it.
Some internet tough guy.
He was asking for it. I mean, I was streaming the most innocent of games too. I was streaming Abzu. I mean, who trolls someone streaming Abzu?
What's that? Again?
Have you ever played Journey? Or do you know what Journey is?
Nope.
Okay, it's made by the same people. All it is it's a diving game. You dive around in the ocean. You find clues that tell you what happened to the world. And it's all about, you know, diving and swimming around and discovering real world fish and everything, and just, it's a relaxing game. It's one of those games you play when you want to relax.
Okay. You know what doesn't make sense?
What's that? Why anyone would troll me on that game? That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, that, and
That was Victor I took out. We got that lag in Moldamba again. I got him. Haha, punished his lagness.
It was a huge waste just using an ult on him, but I just wanted to make sure I knew where he was going to be. Instead of him skipping all.
There he is again. Here he is again on the payload. And he lagged me out. Coming back to you. Oh, I'm dead. Yay! Nice, Soul. It does work. It works a lot better than your old one did. Your old one was seriously giving me some static, man.
It's completely dead now.
I was going to name it Static X, but you got rid of it.
Now I got this thing. I can actually look at one of the UFC.
Yeah, I have a tournament. What's that?
We got it.
Did you get him? Cool. How's he doing?
Enemy killing spree.
Very sweet, because when I go in and get him, I start petting him first.
Aw. I usually don't like cats, but you know, like I said, I pick out one to like, so I'm gonna like your cat. That's my one cat to like.
You just say you didn't like cats?
I'm not a cat person. I pick out one cat to like in the world, and it's gonna be Soul's cat because it reminds me of my old cat. I had one when I was working in Texas, and I got the lagger again.
You laggy fucking Damba. Holy shit.
Come on, Pip. You want some more?
Hello, Talus.
Goodbye, Talus.
Intentional lag is so real.
I got the lag.
Oh shit.
Aw.
8, 7.
You gonna leave him natural or get him fixed up?
Another win.
Ah, yeah, end of formation on a win.
What we're gonna do is let it open up the door and keep it in a little room so it doesn't wander off. And then we're gonna let it figure out if there's a way to get outside from the house.
Into the abyss.
Oh, that. Oh, it sounds like he's found a happy home. Yeah, I've got a Shih Tzu Chihuahua mix and a really old, really sweet pit bull.
Freaking Shih Tzu and the Chihuahua mix. Dude, dogs that I've never.
I call it a Chihuahua.
So
it's my wife's dog.
I saw that pic you did of that one dude too.
My dog's a German Shepherd.
I saw that pic you sent that.
Gotta go into Google and have these.
Dolores. That ultimate ability makes me think you can travel halfway across the map in a matter of seconds.
Pretty much.
You can travel to anybody. You basically travel directly to. You mark a target. You go straight to their position, punch them for 600 damage, and then you can just melt them instantly.
You guys like attack dogs, like German Shepherds?
I like German Shepherds because one saved my mom's life when she was young. Go ahead, Soul.
My grandfather had one when he was working for the force. Yeah, he was a canine unit officer. But he also did serve as an artillery mover, as well as in a riot squad.
Wow.
So
his parents were Irish immigrants too, who went through Ellis Island, so he was a working man.
All my relatives were.
You wanna end it here, or do you want to keep going?
No, I want to end it here, bro. We had a really good formation. I ended on a win, and I got we both got on the victory screen there. I got a really good squad photo for the community. So yeah.
Yeah, and also that win was also against some intentional switch bitch
Exactly. So we really punished the lag switcher for their infidelities.
So you guys getting off?
I will. I don't know about the other guys. Soul and Panther may hang around. If you got any other questions, if he's got any other questions, guys, please answer them. You know. Let's see here. Yep. Yeah, he's one of our new Project David members. So, yeah, please do answer his questions if he has any.
Yeah, Smite picked up